this world, unseen by mortal eyes. People prayed to the Immortal One to safeguard the sanctity of peace.
The ceremony's starting! It's Suyo! It's Suyo!
I bear this mask, for this duty is mine alone.
What is this? Is the ceremony over?
Mommy, I'm scared.
What is that?
Let's get out of here!
Let's get out of here! Let's get out of here!
In their hearts, fear festers into darkness. But deep within, there is hope to crush that fear.
Alright, hello. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this is going to be Magic 13. It's a game that was actually postponed a couple of times. Not a couple of times, it was just postponed.
Who said there are no shortcuts in life? I literally invented one.
But yeah, here we are, and now we are going to be having Xenagogue versus Oasis. Two of the top teams actually in the squad. I think in the leaderboard is Xenagogue, who are topping, the table with 27 points, and then followed by Dark Stars, then Oasis, who are both tied for 24 points. But yeah, basically this game is almost like a final worthy game. Consider the fact that this could technically decide who stays on top. It's a huge advantage actually for whichever team that does end up taking this series,
Hope we'll find a
and
way.
I'm sure both teams
Even when all
know
is forlorn.
what's at stake right now.
The
But
Immortal One
I
chose me
think
to vanquish
just
the
head
shadows
into the
that
game.
plague this world.
As usual, calculated draft from Xenagogue. They're going to ban out the Ling and give Xana there, while Oasis are going to be banning out Chip and Soyu. Soyu is really crazy, and to be honest, I must say I'm impressed by how the assassin players in Nigeria, basically all the junglers in the Nigerian server, have been able to, pick up this so you pretty easily. It's not the easiest hero to play, and well, I don't know. I'm judging based on my assessment, but personally, I feel it does require a bit of getting used to. So, given the fact that the junglers and assassin players on our server were able to actually pick him up pretty quickly and actually do decently on him, can actually play well. I think it's impressive from our server. It just shows the growth that we are getting gradually. But yeah, with that being said, last ban on for the first rotation for Xenagogue is going to be the Aurora. So you can see they are taking out all those utility mages and stuff like that. We do know that the Xenagogue tend to go prio that obvious as the first pick here. I'm guessing that's why they just want to remove these heroes that can stop him in his tracks. The Aurora and the Vexana are very, very difficult to handle as a diving hero most times. So yeah, they're going to take those out. I wonder if they are still going to prioritize the Fulvius pick here. There are a couple of picks open, like yeah, they can't get the Sicilian, and then basically with this, I think the late game has been secured for the side of Xenagogue. I feel like we saw, was it Xenagogue or even in the hands of Areke, basically every team that has gone for this Sicilian pick has had a way of playing for the late game, even though that is what the Sicilian does. But yeah, they've had a way of doing this, and then immediately the two picks for the side of Oasis is going to be locked in, and it's going to be the Hayabusa and that Fulvius. I think those are two really, really solid picks. Especially considering the fact that Sicilian is not the most mobile hero. He does have the flicker here, but yeah, it's going to be, if his position is not good enough, then it might be a bit difficult for him to have breathing room against that Hayabusa. But I think when I thought the two picks from Oasis were good, the following two from Xenagogue were even better. That is actually absolutely beautiful drafting there, in my opinion. Because with these three picks, well, we all know how disgusting the Matilda is with the Alpha. That combo has one of the highest win rates. Not in our server though. The Alpha has not had too much fun in the Nigerian server. I think it has suffered a bit, honestly. Lots of losses in hands of RNK. Basically the Alpha has not had the best of times. We're going to see a glue ban here. Personally, I don't think the glue should have been banned. I feel instead it should have just been given over, and then if it's picked, then you can have a fire miss to counter it. So I guess better safe than sorry.
Is the proof that
and
I'm
then we're going to see the Brody locked in there. I do not like the Brody, honestly. I do not like the Brody, and for now can't really see. Fine, there's the bat, the bat swarm from the Sicilian that the Lolita can deflect, but apart from that, I think that's just about it. I think Lolita does deflect the circling eagle, the initial skill that Matilda throws out. If Lolita can time the bulwark well, to deflect that, then that eliminates the circling eagle. But then that's about it for now. It will now depend on who the marksman is going to be for the side of Xenagogue.
and I will revive it.
So it's going to be a Clint. So yeah, I think with this Clint, it just further emphasizes my point on how I don't feel like they would Oasis is going to be getting much value for this Lolita pick here. I feel like it was a preemptive one, trying to look ahead into something that Xenagogue might go for, but we have seen a couple of times Jay under Clint And yeah, I'm going to expect this. I don't know if it's going to be Tata or the Sicilian in the mid lane. Yeah, and then we're going to see the Fire Mist pick. So basically, I think the Fire Mist and the Lolita is a very nice combo to work with. It does, I think it synergizes well, and it's going to be Tata locking in that Benedetta. And it seems he's going to be rocking the Ducati skin here for us. We should be expecting to see lots of outplays and superior EXP laning from Trevor and Tata. Let's my god, the amount of mobility for Xenagogue is actually really insane right now. I feel like the only part that they lack is that front line, but I feel like with the Benedetta, constantly, oh, it's going to be a concussive blast for the Benedetta. I guess that's for faster clear. I really hope she's not trying to go for the tank Benedetta build. Personally, I really do not like going tank Benedetta. It has been a staple, in the NPLs and things. But yeah, I'm guessing we'll just have to. I'm going to check that out to see what he is going to. Red buff starts for Mikey as inside of Oasis, and blue buff for Xenagogue. Danny going to be rocking that alpha. Go low on the Matilda, and I think definitely this. I wish I had more energy because this game is going to be needing a lot of energy, to cast. But yeah, I think this EXP lane is probably going to be a stalemate right now. Obviously should do well against the the Benedetta Alfie here, just being very annoying in the opponent's jungle. Yeah, Mikey is going to get that little win here for side of Oasis. So far so good. I feel like yeah, they're just going to retreat, and then once again Mikey is just going to go ahead, stealing camps from the enemy crypt, from the enemy side of the jungle. That's a lot of damage actually dealt. He does need to be aware that the Hayabusa is level 4 already, and yeah, that's going to be first blood. And this is the kind of start you see. This is the kind of start you see for a failing alpha. Last thing you want to do on an alpha or on basically any early game hero is to give off first blood, and we've seen a lot of times where things just went downhill from there. But I believe Xenagogue have the experience. Okay, that's going to be a pause request. But yeah, I was saying I believe Xenagogue has the experience to deal with whatever early game disadvantages they might have.
No one would ever know your name.
Oh yeah, we're just going to grant the 2 minutes pause.
Waiting for no one would be there to save you. You would be alone when hope was gathering together with a sword. Even though your back's to the wall. One strike, go cut the monkey mind. Your blade swing one time. When clouds have cleared, sunlight can shine. One time, the fight is yours. I feel with your sword. There's endless power once you start. Never lose your heart. When there's no exit, it'll kill when I'm desperate. Shadows are deep, who can protect the world? A light of hope shines in the dark.
interesting pause there, and I think yeah, it's going to be the Alpha actually picking up a kill. I'm not quite sure. It does seem like Alpha was the one who was able to secure the turtle. We're going to try, to run a replay real quick there and see what happened. Hopefully we can get far back enough to get more details on that. But I think yeah, definitely the kill onto. It's going to be 1-1 here. Both junglers being the ones to fall. So 1 kill to okay. So that was the Alpha. Okay, that was nice. That was really nice. The petrify. There from the Vendetta actually came in clutch blow. It ended up going to the side of ended up going to Xenagogue, and yeah, basically that is the early game disadvantage that they had with the early death, with the early death on the Alpha, already recovered 4-man gank. I feel like this is something that we should be expecting to see a lot of, with the Matilda. Faster rotation basically, but Shadow used already. That's going to be busted down. A lot of damage actually already being dealt to that Lolita. But yeah, Lolita is going to be fine for now. I don't think there's any significant damage for him. Vendetta first item is going to be that Thunder Belt. You can already see this is actually the safest I've seen. This is the safest I've seen Tata play on the Benedetta. Used to the whole aggressive damage Benedetta build, always trying to look for plays here and there. But this time it's going to be, yeah, I guess it's just the adaptation to the tank build that he's going to be rocking. Probably, your main strength is in the map pressure and being able to apply damage. Ooh, that was a beautiful catch there by Anti-Pipe. That Shadow Stampede is one of the most underrated skills on that Fire Mist. And yeah, another beautiful kill there from Trevor. Is actually going to jump straight into that back line and take out the Sicilian, and still going to keep on going. I think he might actually get the kill here onto Danny, but yeah, probably knows this time is trying to overextend, and that's going to be the second turtle going freely to the side of Oasis. And I think obviously what we saw happen there was that kill in the gold lane. That was the absolutely perfect time to get the kill. And look at that Shadow Stampede, push 2 back, and then the Brody's kiss the kiss from that Brody and the Turn Apart Memories was just like a nail in the coffin. And not to add the zoning from that Obvious was absolutely insane. Even the flicker could not save Sicilian from that damage. But yeah, heading back into the game here, shadows are going to be used up by the Hayabusa. Just going to retreat. I guess this is what most Hayabusas do. Sometimes they just jump in, use the quad shadows, and then just to test damage most times. Tempting fate here, Jay. That's 3 people in that bush, and that is another very, very beautiful gang actually from the side of Oasis. And I know it felt like it was safe, it felt like it was safe under the turret, but you can't be safe under your turret against a Hayabusa, a Brody and the Lolita. So yeah, that was a bad play there from Jay. And right now things are not looking too good, as he's going to be 0 and 2 there. On the bright side, I guess we should be hopeful. The Alpha has only died once, doesn't seem to be doing too bad in terms of gold either. He's almost on par, probably just like 300 gold behind the Hayabusa there. And yeah, that is going to be a kill returned there, as Yam is going to be taken down under 1-1-1. It's going to be Danny trying to delay the recall of Rockstar Alfie here. I guess they want to force this turret down. Obviously they are going to be giving that turtle, but it seems they just wasted a lot of time here. Alfie, I guess he didn't know that the passive of the Clint cannot be deflected. And then yeah, that's going to be Alfie dying, and they're still taking the turret down. NetherRealm coming out a bit late here, but once again we can see the value that Matilda provided there, the mobility, you know, that he was able to get. And it's going to be Antipipe who is going to fall next. And I think Trevor should follow here. This Sicilian is coming online in the mid game, but yeah, that is going to be Uno reverse there by the Trevor, you know. Yeah, he thought he was in danger. He's not. He does end up falling, but that was a beautiful, you know, counter play there by Trevor on the Phobios. And while all that was going on, it was going to be Tata just doing what Benedetta does, applying that pressure on the map. And yeah, I think personally I would say that was 100% worth it for the side of Xenagogue. You know, too many bodies falling there, late skills, disorganization, almost like there was no communication from the side of Oasis on what the next thing they were trying to accomplish was. And even though this play here from the Phobios was a good one, it was yeah, a bit lackluster there. They weren't able to get much back from it. But once again, Brody caught in a bit of trouble here as he's forced to flicker out of that place. So basically, I think like in the bot lane, what happened with Lolita, they're given that alright. I guess maybe just a miscalculation of skills or not understanding the what can be deflected, because you know Brody in Clint does not really suffer much from the Lolita. But yeah, this is going to be a beautiful time NetherRealm there by Antipipe. Actually saves their jungler, saves that Hayabusa, and with that they were able to get a kill onto the jungler just 6 seconds before the Lord. If they do try to rush it, I don't know how possible that is. The Brody will not be joining them, so I'm guessing Danny will still have enough time to, you know, come back to the Lord. But look at the amount of poke damage already being dealt to Rockstar Alfie. They're trying to see if they could maybe, you know, get him low enough, or at least try to force a recall there. But I think so far Tata has been playing this tank Benedetta the way it's meant to be played. You know, basically just in everybody's faces, deals just a decent amount of damage, not enough to kill you, but yeah, enough to actually threaten your life. You can see, you know, look at that ult into the backline there. He does seem a bit low. The Sky Piercer is going to take that Benedetta out, and they are settling Eagle here by Tolo. He's not going to connect out to anyone. That's going to be a double kill for the Brody there. NetherRealm is going to come out, and Oasis are going to disengage. None of them is going to be taking that lot just yet. We do see a flicker play here. Was that, wow, that was a flicker play there, and actually did end up connecting. Solo kill there by the Matilda, shot down on the Brody. You can see here that was so close, you know, the phobia was almost falling there. But yeah, I'm guessing, yeah, this was something Brody saw, immediately flickering, does the Brody kiss, and yeah, that was a short kill for it. But actually really great response there from the Matilda to, you know, get that kill back, although it's still worth it for the side of Oasis, because it was the Brody who got the kill, and on the other side it was the Matilda, so who the shutdown went to. But I guess at the end of the day, it's still just gold to your team, you know. And yeah, and as that's done, we're going to go back to this Lord, you know, dance or shuffle here. I'm guessing it's going to be the same thing we saw in the previous, you know, encounter. You know, both teams just trying to feel each other out, but a lot of damage dealt to Xenagogue here by Hayabusa, while still quote-unquote feeling damage out. But Lolita without electro final blow plus the petrify, it's going to be Danny who is going to fall. And I think this means this should be a free lord for the side of Oasis, unless Benedetta has something to say about it. But you can see that slow pushing the bot lane there, taking down the turret on its own. Now that is good micro play, very very good micro. I think that's the kind of pressure you can expect to get on the map. And you have a Benedetta, not just a Benedetta, but you know, Tata on a Benedetta is a really really sound macro player, is aware of what happens in the map. So usually, even if his team is behind, I guess they just know how to play that map and make it work. Because of that, they are going to get a turret, you know, in that bot lane there. Another fight is going to be happening here. That's a decent amount of damage here, but beautiful timing on this pair of Alpha, almost taken out Hayabusa there, but he's going to survive as he does, you know, go on farm his side of the jungle. And we have this never-ending war between Phobius and, you know, the Benedetta. Yeah, I think the Phobius was obviously winning that one. That was a good loop of pick there by the Phobius that did seem to be winning the trade, you know, between he and the Benedetta. I wonder if it would have been any different if, you know, the Benedetta was actually the normal damage Benedetta, or would it have been worse? Second lot of the game is going to be spawning in just less than a minute, and yeah, I think we should also not forget that we do have a Sicilian on the side of Xenagogue, and Oasis need to know that even though they do seem to be leading right now, it shouldn't be like 100% comfortable. You know, there's that Alpha, there's that Sicilian for the late game. The Clint actually does a disgusting amount of damage also in the late game here, but there's going to be 4 members there. That was a 3-man luminum blast, and immediately bodies are going to start dropping left and right as, oh my god. And that's basically like an unofficial wipeout. Only Tata is able to escape with his life, I'm guessing. Oasis are not going to push the advantage. I feel like it was endable. I don't know if this is a pause request or just recall spamming, but yeah, they're going to be granted a pause there. I think we'll just do that and then we'll be back when it's time for the game.
Fighting for no one would ever know your name. Who are you waiting for? No one would be there to save you. You would be alone when hope was gathering together with the sun. To the wall. One strike, go cut the monkey mind. Your blade swing one time. When clouds have cleared, sunlight can shine. One strike, the fight is yours. I feel with your sword. There's endless power once you start. Tonight is dark and the shadows eyes in the dark. One strike, I swear by people's side. Keep it just one time. I'm gonna light up all the fires. Once.
Alright, so as we head back into the game here, yeah, basically there was a beautiful luminum blast there catching 3 by the Lolita. I think before the Lord spawns, we can probably just try to take a look at that play here. It was actually a really, really beautiful setup there, and the pullback once again, that shadow stampede, from anti-pipe on that Paramus was just so beautiful. It just made it was not even a close contest in that fight, because there was no way you could have killed or even gotten anything, especially considering the fact that none of the members for the side of Xenagogue are going to be using that purify. So once you get caught by the luminum blast, or maybe the unstoppable force by the phobias, that's it, you're caught. And then yeah, this enhanced lord and another luminum blast paired with the flicker this time is going to be used there in the backline. That's going to be a killing spree for Yami, and now a bit of attention is going to be given to the base. That's a triple kill, a maniac for Yami on that Brody. I have been proven wrong. I did say I did not like the Brody pick into that comp, but yeah, he somehow has found a way to make it work. However, we should commend the whole team. That was actually a really, really beautiful team play there. That's Nether Realm from the Faramis just kept on coming in clutch, giving them that extra, that extra oomph to keep on going. And yeah, that is going to be a maniac picked up there by the Brody. That's going to be game 1 of the Mobile Legends Nigeria season 4 match between Xenagogue and Oasis. We're just going to go on a quick break. We'll be back for game 2.
is born by thy wish, guided by lantern's light.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world. It's not every day you see such a handsome dragon tamer like me.
Rises when I give the word.
Breath, as timeless as a glacier's heart.
Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
Hope will find a way, even when all is forlorn.
When there's no exit, I'll kill.
No one can take you from me.
Pain is the proof that I'm still alive. Gaze upon the edge of the void.
It's my way or the highway.
Hayabusa, Sanjo!
Chivalry is dead, and I will revive it.
for the might of Taurus!
Time and tide wait for no man, nor girl.
Alright, so I guess now we're going to be looking at what the last pick for the side of Xenagogue is going to be. Jay is going to be locking in that Clint again. Hopefully this time, that they do have the Aurora and the Belleric to give him a bit of space to work with. He'll be able to, have space to work because he obviously didn't. I guess we should also take note of the mistakes or carelessness coming from him. That dive, staying so close to the bush, knowing that there was a Hayabusa on the other side of you was a bit risky to run, but we're going to see Danny here. A couple of heroes he plays banned out, the Lola and the Hayabusa have been banned out, and there's also no Soyu, so he's going to be bringing out that Barat pick for us. Is this going to deliver the kind of success that Dark Stars Balmon got? I guess we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. And then personally, I love what Xenagogue did here. They actually banned out the Brody. Brody did cause a lot of problems for that Clint. And then we're going to ban out Brody, and now it's going to be Yami. Going to be rocking that, that Beatrix. The draft from the side of Oasis just seems basically complete. It seems like an all-round draft. They have that early game. They have the crowd control. They have the damage. The damage just seems to be coming from like one side. By one side, I mean mostly the Beatrix. To be fair, it's actually a well-rounded draft. They have the Beatrix and the lane, to dish out that damage, and of course we know the amount of damage that just the Vexen and the lane can deal, a disgusting amount of damage actually. So yeah, with the help and little assistance from his team, Mikey on that link is going to clear that buff faster there, and then go straight to they're going to leave a small camp there, enabling him to go back and also get his blue buff for hitting back to the bot lane, probably after picking up this card. And yeah, that was really good pass from the link. This time we're going to see Tata rocking Khalid in the EXP lane. Khalid was another hero that basically just made it. It just came out of nowhere and then suddenly was being used in the Rome and EXP. Flicker already forced out, from Yami there. That was actually a good flicker. It's better you burn the flicker than to lose your life, giving that free 200 gold to the opponents, and losing a lot of gold yourself. So yeah, good reactions there by Yami. And then first turtle of the game is going to be spawned in 5 seconds. And yeah, I feel like this turtle is maybe not as important for Oasis as it is for Xenagogue. I feel like Xenagogue really need to take everything they can get right now. They are playing that Barat, so I'm guessing they want to have superior control over the EXP lane. This is the second game between Oasis and Dark Stars. Now that's more like it. That's the Tata we know and love, causing havoc in that backline, basically alone as a one man. But yeah, it's going to be a kill for the turtle, and the kill is going to be the Roma actually. I guess a kill is a kill, but kill did go to Aurora. Went to anti-pipe on that Aurora, which is also really nice. But yeah, the turtle was secured by the side of Xenagogue, so yeah, give or take, it was not an entirely bad trade for them. But yeah, I think this gold lane is basically just going to be a dead lane. Jay, as he's meant to, this time respecting, the rotations and the gank possibility that Oasis can provide. And yeah, we can already see that here Beatrix is trying to first clear this wave. Guessing this should mean there is a gank coming up here. Missile experts by the Barats. It's not going to find anyone. Both teams do smell that something fishy is going on here. Definitely more controlled and safe way to play the Clint here, unlike the first game. Orphe, after spending quite a while there in that bot lane, is now going to ride the river back to the top. Tata securing that thunder belt here, expecting to be doing more amount of damage. The amount of damage he's doing to that Ruby on his own, that's going to be the number one Fury. Raging Sandstorm into the backline as the taunt comes from the belly rig. However, it's going to be the Tata chasing Vexana all the way to the backline. For some reason, all the members of Oasis just decided to ignore their backline and focus on chasing down the jungler, whoever it was there. But yeah, that's going to be almost picking off another kill there, but quick reactions from the Lingers is able to make it out alive. I think compared to the game one, this is a really slow paced and more calculated game for the side of Xenagogue. They do know that they need every point they can get from this match. I know there's also going to be a lot of people in the chat hoping that this ends up in the draw, especially members of the other team there. But yeah, this time it's going to be Xenagogue with better rotations here, as they're going to camp, see if they can get anything from this gold lane. 40 seconds up to the turtle. As the turtle of the game spawns, almost the link nearly caught by the ult from the Beleric, but I think he's going to be fine. Does get zoned out, however, zoned out pretty well. He seems to want to try getting whatever he can. But yeah, it's going to be Danny and the Barat securing that objective once again. I think that's a 2-for-1 on the objective side of things, and immediately we can see Xenagogue here trying to force something else out. on the side of Oasis. His Link has not, has not been having the best of times so far. The Barat is still as oppressive as he has always been. And I feel like playing Barat like in the EXP is one of those things that can actually be used to suppress the Link, and then you have that the detoners welcome, to chase down the Clint and unlock him. Especially if it's in the EXP, then you have the potential to go with a flicker, and really that's most times makes the difference. We can see the amount of advantage that Oasis was able to get from that Lord take. And I feel like one thing we should, pay attention to is how, after the distraction, just before the Lord fight, at the Lord take, Mikey, dive into that back line, really, really disturbing the members of Xenagogue and still making it out of there alive. Generally, it's a really, really difficult thing to do for Xenagogue right now, which is getting to that Vexana and the Beatrix. So difficult, honestly, and you can't even blame them, because you have to go through a Ruby, you have to go through a Minotaur. You need to not forget that you have a backline that you're going to try to protect also, and then just have Vexana who is just so annoying against Typhoon. I mean, look at the amount of CC that has been used on the Khalid day, and then now Ling is just going to come in. Hopefully, he's trying to see if he could get the cleanup. He's going to get caught out though, and then that is going to be okay. It's not even a shutdown kill for the Ling, because still had because the Link still has just one kill. What you can see here, the Link I don't think he needed to force that dive. There's still a lot of full HP enemies. If anything, it was them that should have just backed out. But you see there, I think missing that sword unfortunately made it that he had to, instead of dashing, he had to trek to go and meet the sword on the other side, and yeah, that basically cost him the match there. And right now he's going to be sitting at a 113 KDA, so even if he hasn't died much, which to me personally I think is a really good thing, but this is going to be a crucial lord that dictates how this game goes, and that is going to be a legit glacier in combination with that with the Wrath of Dryad, and yeah, that's going to be Oasis being dismantled here. Flicker spent actually by Yami just to make sure he does secure that kill, but that was Xenagogue absolutely zoning and pushing Oasis out of their jungle there. They should basically call that lot with theirs, and yeah, that was just it, man. That is how as is the Xenagogue, you know how they play. That's aggressive. Always feel like they know what they're going to do, but this is a good card actually for Danny, but he's not going to commit to that. I feel like he should have just gone with the Daytona as well. Come on, the Ruby. They probably won't even have enough follow-up damage to take you down, and yeah, and stuff like that. Yeah, this time it's going to be the Daytona as well. Come on to anti-pipe. Flicker not available for anti-pipe actually. I wonder how that happened, and anti-pipe ended up getting caught in such a bad position. But yeah, the Clint is actually starting to hurt so much right now. Just one shot from his passive, and this could potentially be a wipeout. And yeah, that is another shot down there going to the side of Xenagogue, and it's going to be Beatrix who is going to fall. Holy shield from the turret, non-existent here. The jungler executed Alfie with one last Hail Mary play. Is going to pop the freeze, but it is going to be a 1-1 game here. To the side of Xenagogue. Very, very beautiful play there from Xenagogue. Unfortunately, anti-pipe getting caught out there was not the ideal situation for them, but yeah, that is going to be another draw in this time. As you can see here, it's perfectly balanced match in a way. 10 kills to 10, and this time Tata turns up as the MVP of this game. And yeah, this is a best of 2 also. That's going to be 3 points apiece for each team that has participated in this, and it's going to be a 1-1. The next games will to continue tomorrow. I guess with this still keeps Xenagogue at the top of the table there, but this time Oasis goes up. I feel like Oasis should have a game in hand over Dark Stars Esports. So Oasis is going to be second, and then Xenagogue are still going to maintain their position at the top of the table, after pulling off this after pulling off the draw at the end of the day. So yeah, basically good game to both teams. A lovely, absolutely beautiful showing from Xenagogue in the second game. I feel like they just took everything they learned to the first game, everything they feel like they did wrong, and just implemented into the second game, and we could see the amount of damage that the Clint was already doing, the BOD, the heptasis. You know, I think the damage was evident there. And then yeah, well played also. All the members of Xenagogue could win, and uh, Oasis also a good game by them. I guess the Link probably could have done better, though we could say it all boils down to that single pick off on the Vexana, and yeah, but that I think that's about it. We'll be back tomorrow for another game. I think it should be tomorrow, but it will be communicated to all the reps in on Discord. Thank you for joining us once again. Please don't forget to like the stream if you haven't done that already. Also subscribe to the channel. It also helps. So thank you all for subscribing. By the way, and we're able to hit the 1,000 subscriber mark. Thank you. But please, if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, and then we'll see you in the next one. I remain your caster Pixels. Do have a good one.